Shouldn't we get takeout? People are waiting for us.
Cheeseburger first.
Site confirmed. It is a McDonald's.
Yeah, take your time. A large Coke. Throw a Big Mac on that too, buddy. Just make it a combo. I'll wait for fresh fries too. Thanks, bud. Yes, sir.
So we have one number one with fresh fries that just come out of the fry right hooks. Oh, it's you.
Well, this is the big famous Disney scriptwriter. I didn't know you worked at this McDonald's. How you been, Barney?
Sir, we can talk about this later. I don't want to talk about my other job. If my manager finds out that I talk about Disney, I could get fired. You know?
Yeah, I get it. You better not spit my food, dude.
Alright, you're holding up the line. Just, take your food and get on. Have yourself a good day.
It's gonna be a good show tonight.
Please don't report to my manager. I'm sorry for being rude. Have a good day, sir.
It's Saturday, sun shining bright. Step into the dark and out of the light. Curtains rise, the story's bold. Heroes on the screen, stories yet untold. With a popcorn bag and a soda in hand, feels like a king and there's a one-man band. Lights go dim, the sound roars loud. Feels like I'm Tony up in the clouds. Start Saturday matinee, take me away, where the heroes rise and the villains sway. I'm a billionaire, a genius tonight. In the glow of the screen, I'm ready to fight. Living large just for the day, and start Saturday matinee. Silver screen glows, armor gleams. Live in the rush, live in the dream. Heroes fall, heroes soar. Every punch feels like I'm at war. Between battles, love and fire, fuels to the dreams to reach higher. I'm not Iron Man, but in my seat I feel the pulse, I feel the beat. Start Saturday matinee, take me away, where the heroes rise and the villains sway. I'm a billionaire, a genius tonight. In the glow of the screen, I'm ready to fight. Living large just for the day, and start Saturday matinee. Superstars, we're never the same. Riding the edge in a world untamed. So here I am, just a man in the crowd, living like Tony, standing tall and proud. Oh, oh, start Saturday matinee, take me away, where the heroes rise and the villains sway. I'm a billionaire, a genius tonight. In the glow of the screen, I'm ready to fight. Living large just for the day, and start Saturday matinee. As the credits roll and the lights come on, I'm just a guy whose day's almost gone. But for a while I flew so high and starts a world reaching the sky. Reaching the sky.
That'll be $9.99.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frying time is here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be taking a trip into the darkest, dankest, dreariest parts of my mind. We're talking about something that I'm pulling back up from over 20 years ago. It is time to confront a sordid era of my past where I was a manager for McDonald's by creating some of the most morbid comedy skits imaginable for you all today. This very special edition of Stark's Saturday Matinee. I think you guys are going to enjoy yourselves. We got a lot of content. It looks like that we have already achieved Tier 1. No thanks to our good friend and producer, Casey Azowski. We will be reading a McDonald's theme spooky story. And by that, I mean Alistair the Radio Demon will be doing that for Tier 1. If we get to Tier 2, which is as of this notice stop, $60.45 away, then not $60.45, if I could talk today, $39.55 away. Then I will sing some Mac Sabbath covers with karaoke backing track, because at that point the stream is basically, paid for itself. If we get to 150, then you will see multiple customers. I have a multiple customer skit that Mc Skeletor in his McDonald's, now located in 3 different locations across the surface of Eternia, will be servicing, including but not exclusive to some of the motley assembly of personalities, impersonations, and characters that I have all living rent-free in my head. And if somebody is a complete and utter maniac and gets us to the 200 tier, we're going to open the store. That means opening the panel. I know that always ends up becoming a very chaotic thing. But I honestly feel like I don't think we're going to get to Tier 4, but I have been proven wrong in the past. So without any further fanfare, do I have an echo? Do I have an echo? Echo. Echo? Am I echoing right now? Let me go ahead and go over to my stream right quick and see if I can confirm this echo. Sorry, Casey. I think you probably got more than one thing open, sir. I just confirmed it. That's hardware issues on your end, my friend. That's hardware issues on your friend. So with that, let's go ahead and get right to the meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and welcome our motley assembly of post-apocalyptic survivors to today's show. And we always do that with a little bit of that old world style, class and style. So let's go ahead and get right to it, shall we? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
It's Stock Saturday Matinee. Would you like fries with that fast and friendly service edition? Joining us today is a motley assembly of post-apocalyptic customers who are currently filling up our lobby and drive-thru. Who do we have joining us today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go up to the tippity top of the list and find out ourselves, shall we? We got the great Brian Tresta. Hail to you, sir. Already throwing out some Eldritch Dad humor that apparently he must have been infected with from last night's infection coming from another program. Hail to the great Casey's Creepy Creations. It's a pleasure to see you. Hail to the great Casey's Creepy Creations. I'll say it twice because he's already a producer, ladies and gentlemen, of the $50 mega chat, which we'll acknowledge very shortly, and 5 new stock of Iron memberships directly to this channel. Thank you, sir. We are currently in a subscriber drive, so by all means, like and share and let everybody know that things are happening the way we see it. We got the great Star Wars Mama Pierce, who says, yo, Star Wars Disney Shield Kali King is big mad, hashtag. Copyright struck me and is currently melting down in real time on the 2020. Got to love that Disney, though. Hail to the great Sigvalis, an archpriest of the Church of the Squid, interred in the fishbowl in the hollow earth of the castle in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Hail to the goddess Legion I, obviously the first and sometimes the last to leave. Hail to Penny, hopefully life is treating you well, my dear. Welcome to, let's see, the great Marcelo Lopez, who is currently taking it upon himself to become Alf's counsel alongside another let's just say, potential deadbeat father, as it were. Hail, of course, to the great Mary Stone. It's a pleasure to see you, my dear, alongside Baba and Jason Love. We got 2-time votes for the price of 1. We have Captain Ledoux saying, running late, are we? Well, we were running late because we had to make sure that we had assets for tonight's stream. And since we got caught up, let's go ahead and run this one. And of course, we got the great Daniel Betty Sports Highlights. It's a pleasure to see you, sir. Hopefully life is treating you well. Hail, of course, to the great. Let's see here. Let's scroll down there. It's got unicorns already. Oh, dear heavens me. Hail to all the newcomers. Look, we got Left Eye Ego saying, looking good. Stark and Chad, it's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to tonight's program, and please continue to share out the stream. Pimp this stream out, as it were, ladies and gentlemen, because we are currently in a subscriber drive. We want to get to as many subscribers as possible this evening. And we are already off to the races with not 1, not 2, but 3 stock bodies, but it could be 4 if we are able to unlock another looks like 9 subscribers by next Thursday, proviso. So we will be having 3 stock parties guaranteed, but followed, of course, very quickly with the 4th. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are ready to get your service with a smile here on this very special edition of Stocks Saturday Matinee. Let's get Tony to do K so we can make some merch, y'all. That's right. My primary artist right here is going to be making some merchandise designs for me when we get to 2000. And Lombardi 1969. And hail to Captain Ledoux. I don't think I've mentioned you. I do apologize, my dear. Hail to the great Lombardi 1969. We are not going to be pushing any red shiny buttons here unless it is the button to reset the HLZ, because we are about to go and do some big badness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was one of the longest introductions right there. It was a big mouthful. Hail to the great Brian Dresser, says, did you hear about the agnostic dyslexic? He stayed up all night wondering if there really was a dog. You're really trying, aren't you? I mentioned you. I'm all over the place, folks. These chats are beginning to get further and further down the line. Let's go ahead and just set up our usual goal. And these are now basically proviso. If you send in hashtag Skeletor, followed by a dark fun fact, I will turn around, save it, and upload it as an upcoming Skeletor short and tag your super chat in it. So feel free to go to the races with the super chats there. $5 is all that is necessary. Hail to the great War Maniac 209. Have a great show, bud. Have a great show as well. We are simulcasting also on the Green Machine. So we hope to see some activity over there. Currently, no rumblers as of yet. But we do also have the tertiary, and we're going to do this a little bit old school style, because a good friend is able to fight for the horse. The horse is out on bail over there on the cotton side of things. So I do have my own version of the Ginger Horse video where Alf is caught watching it. So that obviously will be behind a $100 viewing. So Alf, Ginger, we'll just do it old school today. $100, and then we will show that horrid thing, because Lord knows he doesn't need any more incriminating evidence, because thanks to our good friend the Son of Mars, who is not only representing him but another individual of questionable fatherhood abilities. Accountability. The word is accountability. Questionable accountability, as it were. Let's just say it's all a legal matter at the very end, and justice is well and truly blind. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and sing tonight's theme song and get off to the races with some Mick humor. We have already achieved tier 1, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart because that is very, very important. We are trying to obtain a new monitor so that I can get back to gaming. We will be having a gaming stream late night after Cotton. And the only game that I'm going to be able to play on this derelict relic is Doom. Not Doom 2016, not Doom Eternal, not the Dark Ages. Doom. So we hope to see you there late night. And who knows? Who knows? With that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get to our theme song, which of course is our wonderful post-apocalyptic hellscape, Nuke York Proviso. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today from the vault right into it. Nuke York, Nuke York. These vault-issued boots will wander away right through the very heart of it. Nuke York, Nuke York. I'm blessed to wake up around mutants who want my me. Now try and hide to find I got buckets of caps and loot so sweet. These little vault blues are ticking away. A Geiger counter reading it in hot Nuke York. If I can survive it there, I'll survive just anywhere. It's up to you. Nuke York, Nuke York. I'm blessed to wake up around mutants who want my meat. Game's over! Time to die! To find I'm the only one. Min-maxing stats, a king of the rats. A number one. These little vault blues are ticking away. My Pip-Boy Geiger counter reading it in old Nuke York. And if I can survive it there, I'll survive just anywhere. It's up to you. Nuke York, Nuke York, Nuke York. Eyes away from the flash. Marshmallows out in 3, 2. There's one thing that I love more than anything else. It's a good taste of a Stay Puft marshmallow doused in hot gamma rays. Chasing it down with a nice cold Nuka-Cola. Speaking of which, Nuka-Cola. It's the real thing. You never know when you might need to grab yourself a nuke. I'd like to buy the world a nuke and keep it company. Delicious. So yes, we're doing a little bit of that Mick Chaos. So I believe the first order of the day is to introduce everybody to the manager of this establishment. And that is, of course, Skeletor of Snake Mountain. who became manager same day. And what's funny is we also have coming up, just his new employee working backline, which of course is Thanos the Mad Titan. So after our first commercial break, we will actually be opening up for people to take their orders. So feel free to swing on through and because first time I did this bit, it was really funny. I can't wait to do it again. It's a lot of laughs. We'll be doing that right after this commercial break. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me in my little corner of the internet today. God bless you. I hope that your lives are to your liking and that you are doing well with yourselves. And you never know. Things will always get better. Things sometimes may seem like they're worse, but things do get better. Would a virgin drink a cherry Coke, says Brian Trester. Well, I'm not a virgin. I drink cherry Coke. I mean, I drink cherry Coke. I don't know. I'm not a virgin. Hail to the great Mary Stone, who says you're awesome. No, you are awesome. You've been kicking ass over there on your channel with your Let's Plays. Keep up the good work. You're doing good. You're going to go far. I suggest making some shorts, because shorts seem to be the way as part of our subscriber drive incentive is, but you know what it is. The captain says, I got to finish pumping my iron to head back to base. I'll be back. All good. All good. Happy belated Flex Friday. You're late on that by leaps and bounds. But I'm just happy to see you. When you get back, I might have a surprise for you. I don't know. But it's good to see you, Ledoux, and I hope that you come back. We're going to be going until about 10 o'clock. Yes, YouTube has admitted you want to succeed on the algorithm. If you don't you won't succeed on the algorithm if you don't make shorts. Hail to the great Mr. Eagle Flying. Hail to you, sir. Good to see you. Just a quick, happy Saturday. Happy to you, my friend. Miss you. Hopefully life is treating you well where you're at out there. Of course, like I said, I can't do the eagle impersonation, so I got one of these for you. But I was thinking of you just the other day, so it's good to see you, Mr. Eagle Flying. Hail to you, sir. And I'm glad that I hope you be kind and rewind and double-check the program. We're in the middle of a subscriber drive, so please share the stream out on your socials. Get people, get the word out. Get people buzzing. We already need to go ahead and acknowledge before we get to our first commercial break. We have a couple. We got 5 new members out of our 20-member goal. Since we've been piling on subscribers, I want people to get in green sleeves. So let's see if we can make that happen. We got ourselves 5 new members tonight, and of course, 1 mega chat, a very generous one from the great Casey Azowski of Casey's Creep Creations. Thank you, sir. We're going to go ahead and read that. And, of course, every super chat is read in the super suit. That's just the way we do things around here. If I'm hosting, if it's one of the other many motley of misfits of demons and aliens and heretics alike that are running the show, well, then obviously there won't be no super suit. But in the meantime, Jarvis, drop my needle. And we'll suit up and read this very generous mega chat.
And the great Casey Azowski, who is already on his way to becoming an executive producer tonight. Hail to you. He says, here is a $50 mega chat directly to the PayPal to help with the purchasing of a new monitor. Yes, we are in desperate need of a new monitor. My main one blew out, and I'm using a 10-year-old relic from the past. Thank you, my friend, and God bless you for that. Hail to Jinxon, as well as Into the Wind, who is playing this as the background radio as intended. That's the cool thing about these shows is I like to make them background radio accessible for those who are working. It's been a long time Into the Wind, but I'm glad to see you. Been thinking about you too. Thanks for stopping by and letting us know that you're doing okay. We'll catch up very, very soon, my friend. Casey then goes on to drop 5 Star Combined memberships directly to the channel. Hail and thank you for that. We got 5 new members. Let's go ahead and get a lot of these new subscribers that we've been piling on in green sleeves so that they can have some fun and join us for Member Movie Night on our Discord and many, many more. Because building the community is what this is all about. And then, of course, Casey, who said that he couldn't give any more, decides to go, you know what, screw it. And he sends me another $10 donation directly to the PayPal. Thank you, putting our Tier 2 unlock at $29.55 away from singing some Max Sabbath parodies going forward. So thank you again so much, my friend, for that. God bless you for your generosity. And as always, thank you guys for just being here and hopefully making your Saturday just a wee bit better. Let's fire off this 21 repulsor salute for our good friend Casey Azowski, who's on his way to being an executive producer tonight. Thank you, sir. God bless you. And one everyone.
And that, my friends, is going to take us to our first commercial break. Of course, if you guys want a commercial to submit or you want me to make a commercial for you to add to these commercial blocks for your channels, I charge no money for airtime. I just want to see people grow and succeed. So please consider reaching out to me on my X or on Facebook under Tony Jarvis, respectfully. And we'll see if we can't set you up with an ad slot. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get to our first ad slot. And if you like what we do here, please check out some of these other very fantastic creators far and abroad. These people are fantastic. Let's go ahead and give them some spotlight. And I feel it's only prudent that we start with Casey's channel. So we will be back after these messages.
Greetings, weary traveler. You look alive. How unfortunate. But don't worry. Here, Casey spins tales of horror, sci-fi, and fantasy, each one carefully handcrafted like a cursed relic in an old curiosity shop. These stories don't just crawl into your ear, oh no. They come to life with eerie animations pulling you deeper into the abyss.
Casey's creepy creations linger.
So subscribe to Casey's Creepy Creations if you dare. And if you don't, well, let's just say, I do know where you sleep.
The pale moonlight.
I'd like to build a world and you can furnish it with love. Grow mushroom trees and atomic bees and quantum colored doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world and you can keep it company. It's the real thing, good. What the world wants today. Coca-Cola, grow mushroom trees and atomic bees and quantum colored doves. It's the real thing, good. What the world wants today. Coca-Cola. I'd like to buy the world and you can keep it company.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yeah! It's time to open the restaurant! That's right, and of course I have my bubble-headed booby on back line.
Yeah, I'm clocking in now, boss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better get to work there, you maniac. Let's go ahead and take some orders. Let's get to it, shall we? Yeah, we need individuals to go ahead and place orders in the chat. You may choose to do it in Super Chats, but I assure you, you don't have to. Just go ahead and place your orders here. Hail to the great... I see that everyone's having...
I understand that you're having fun, boss, but there's a line.
Don't tell me what to do and how to run my restaurant! Jason Love is wanting a number 2. You hear that, you ignoramus? I want that quarter pounder fresh.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on it. Alright. Just give me a few minutes.
Hot and fresh, just the way you like it. We don't serve Krusty Burger. We have a location in Shelbyville, however. Number 2 is right here. You don't want to end up in the meat, do you? That's for you to find out. Stop working.
Boss, so we're actually out of meat for some reason.
What do you mean we're out of meat? Go to the walk-in freezer right now and get us ourselves some quarter pounder patties. These people are starving.
I just came back from the freezer. I guess the truck didn't come, or whatever.
How am I supposed to run a restaurant when I'm surrounded by idiot boobies that don't know what the hell they're doing? We need a volunteer for this number 2. Gobble will throw hands. Look at your skinny little thing. We wouldn't even want to service you. This isn't Snowdub. He always has meat to spare. Well, get Mike Roach on the line. I'm sure we can find ourselves some ingredients.
Well, we could probably, I don't know. What do you think we should do?
It starts with you doing your job, you nincompoopy. Want a liter of cola? Well, that we got on tap, right, Thanos? Right, Thanos?
Let me go check the bag in the boxes. I'll be right back.
Who transferred this idiot to my store? Carlos Fish is just one step away from the fryer, huh? Well, go ahead and take a dip. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that Carlos Fish. Oh, I don't know if we should hire you or use you on the menu. No. What if the health inspector... You know that Ram Man became the health inspector, right? Oh, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So, we got this over here, and, yeah, I think this will work. What do you think?
What the hell is that?
A rat that I found out back.
Put it on the grill. Any other orders? Seems like somebody wants a pizza. And of course, Carlos Fish sends, of course, someone order a Filet-O-Fish. There you go. Mike Roach has more diseases than me, and I'm shit. We'll take anything we can get, because apparently the trucks don't run out here to Eternia. I got bamboozled, I swear. Wait a minute. We can work this out. You big purple numbskull, get over here!
Yes, boss. Go to the horse pit. Pure protein awaits. All right, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll be right back.
Yes! Well, that was your first mistake. Using a telephone for notifications. Ram Man worked at the adult bookstore. No, he's a safety inspector now. And he really likes to give it to you hard style. If you ever wanted to run a restaurant in this joint. Looks like something's back on the menu.
Something is putting it lightly.
Silence! You're good. I'm Skeletor. I'm supposed to be mean. Yeah. How are you all liking my shorts? Is it helping the sub drive? I certainly hope so. Absolutely fantastic job, everyone. We appreciate everybody's cooperation on this particular matter. And we're going to go ahead and actually pull up our live stream count here in just a few minutes. I don't want to eat your shorts. Well, you have no choice. I think you're out of cherry coke. What? Out of cherry coke? You numbskull, get over here.
Yes, sir. What do I need?
Go check the multiplex. I want to make sure that every bag in the box is changed. Do it now.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Yes. That's cherry coke. Next, he's going to be Bart Simpson. Well, that's coming down the pipeline. Not to... Can I have a Happy Meal and a Dr. Pepper, sir? You hear that? One Happy Meal, stack.
You sure Carlos Fish can't help us with the crappy meal? Get to work, numbskull!
We'll have that up for you in just a minute, my dear. Thank you for shopping at our McDonald's. Gross, coming down the pipeline. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Ram Man wants a cream pie. Yes. So glad that we actually have help here.
I want to walk out.
Silence! Well, Brian Tresta, we are running a franchise, you see, so we can't really change the names of our products or our menu. It's quite unfortunate, actually. PG? This isn't a family restaurant. This is a McDonald's. Haven't you seen how these places look nowadays? The local McDonald's, it looks like cell block 1A from the Death Star. Go look at it. Looks like Thanos will be making Employee of the Month. Thanos is lucky to have a job.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a Disney scriptwriter. You gotta work other jobs.
Can you change your underwear? What have I told you? I'm not wearing any. We free ball in this establishment, yeah. One large Dr. P. You hear that, Thanos? Is a Dr. Pepper available?
Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that one.
One large Dr. Pepper for the demon worshiper. If I order a McRib, can I choose the rib he gives me? Oh, we have our specials. McRib, raw, no bun, only sauce. All you have to do is just go into the freezer after 3:13 a.m. And welcome, Sundaris. Hopefully life is treating you well where you are. If you're out of meat, you can always serve a beast man. No, because people complain whenever they find hair in their food. You know that as well as I do. So, have we got those orders up yet there, Thanos? Do you even remember what we have on our screen here?
Yeah, alright, so we got the number 2 for Brian Trester. We had to improvise on the meat Happy Meal for the kid with the rocket launcher, and so we got that. And was there any? Oh yeah, the pepperoni pizza. Where's the pizza? Do we even have pizza on the menu?
We have everything on the menu, you boob.
Oh, okay. Pizza. And I think that's it. And McDLT. I don't know why we brought that back, but whatever.
Such a happy and loyal employee, isn't he? Kind of like whenever he's script writing for Disney Plus. Ah, yes. We are making leaps and bounds, aren't we? Ah. Well, there's another product that we will serve here for you all. Let's go ahead and take a quick break while we set up some administrative things in the back. See you all in about 40 seconds. And I hope that you all enjoy your meals that we have prepared for you.
We all know how much kids and adults alike love the great taste of Nuka-Cola Classic, Nuka Cherry, and Diet Nuke. And now it's our pleasure to announce to you the latest in soda flavor technology. Nuka-Cola Quantum, with 17 fruit flavors blended together with that signature cola taste. Nuka-Cola is the perfect soft drink for all occasions. With its new strontium additive, it's got that unique kick that'll keep you feeling fresh and radiant, whether it's for a day at the job or a night on the town. Nuka-Cola Quantum, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste.
We recently installed Nuka-Cola in this establishment. Yeah. Carlos Fish wants a Crappy Meal, orange soda, chicken nuggies, the dinosaur ones. Get to work, you boob.
We only have the regular ones. I mean, they're the regular ones. I mean, just saying. What do we do with these?
Cut them into the dinosaur shapes with the tools in the kitchen. Just make it to order. You're the worst. Absolute worst. Hail to the great Max Redstone's a pleasure to see you. Strontium does keep the cola fresh. I can't drink Nuka-Cola. I'm already too radioactive. Hail to the great Tim the Enchanter. You're just in time. Welcome to our establishment. Yeah. We are about ready to wrap up this segment, though, so get your orders in. Thanos, get to work, you boob.
Alright, so we got a Crappy Meal with... I mean, these nuggets are already really tiny for my big hands, but we got it to order. Dino-shaped nuggies and an orange crush. So, yeah. Please don't bring that up. I'm going through some personal things in my life. Please, thank you.
Hence the $40 tip. Thank you. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you. Excellent, excellent service all around, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent service all around. Alas, we are beginning to wind down this particular segment. If you want to see a rush of customers from our motley assembly of characters and impersonations, then, of course, that's Tier 3 stuff now, isn't it? Ice Falcon 38 says, do you all got the McAss beating? Oh, yeah, let's see here. McChicken patties. Right now, go get it, you boob.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Go back into the walk-in. 1 second. Yeah, we got McChicken. That's it.
All right, excellent. Good. Get to work, you boob. So, with that out of the way, thank you all again for tuning in. We are currently in a subscriber drive, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, a subscriber drive. And let's see here. We got ourselves another very generous $10 mega chat directly to the PayPal from Marcelo Lopez, bringing us almost to tier 2. We are, as of this notice, top $19.55 from some Max Sabbath karaoke covers. That's right. The individual whose hand is proverbially up my ass, don't ask questions, is a bit of a bard, as it were. The kind of individual that would like to sing some of these particular covers. Not just to honor the great and late Ozzy Osbourne, but also to sing about his troubled past and vent some deep-seated issues whenever he was 20 through 33. So by all means, 2 McDLTs. See? Somebody gets it. Yeah. Get to work, you boob.
Now let's see. We got the McDLT. 2 of them. Hold on. Let me see if we got the clams for it. Again, we didn't get truck. And, we're out of stuff.
Where is that damn truck? We should have dropped off the shipment already, I swear. We'll make sure that we'll have that big DLT. We have the clams. There they are. They're right there. You're blind.
I'm not blind. I'm just taller than this kitchen. I'm having trouble hitting my head on the ceiling, okay? Damn. I mean...
Get those damn meat hooks to work and make 2 McDLTs for Max Redstone. So is this an Uber or a Lyft? You said it was a subscriber drive. I was wondering where you were driving me, hoping it's too crazy. That's not a bad idea. We will definitely take that into advisement. We'll work out the logistics in post. Hashtag to doubt you have clams. We don't serve clams. We're talking about the clams that you put the McDLT in. Dude. For the $40 tip, you get to have a pack of cookies for free. The $1 million question. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But the shake machine is broken. I do love saying that to people. The shake machine is... Oh, Lord. Oh, this is too much fun. Thank you guys for humoring a little bit of that Mick humor. We're going to be bringing on Alistor, the radio demon. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. It's right. Yeah. Oh, Lord of mercy. Thank you guys again for supporting me and getting a new monitor. Thank you, Marcelo Lopez, Casey Azowski, respectively, for the mega chats, as well as the member donations. It means the absolute best, and thank you all very, very much. Let's go ahead and put Skeletor away for now. We will be bringing out the McDonald's background if we get to tier 3 for a customer rush, because I will then improv with multiple voices with a food rush to overwhelm Skeletor, which will be a lot of fun. But again, we are $19 away from some Max Sabbath karaoke. That hits me right in my Oompa Loompas. Hail to the great Charlie Nuclear. Let's go ahead and give him the right and proper screening as necessary and as is tradition. Let's see here. Geiger counter out. And absolutely glowing. Welcome, sir. Welcome to our McDonald's themed thing. I heard Tony has skeletons in his closet, but this is ridiculous. I'm glad that you guys like this little idea. This idea came to me when I was doing the Thursday matinee for Theta, and we raised so much money for him, and everybody was having fun with the Skeletor and the Thanos bit that I'm going to start making that like a routine thing. It'll be added to my cycle of stuff that I do when I'm live during the variety shows. Oh yes, we're going to be doing the lunch rush. If we get to tier 3, we're going to be doing a lunch rush. So Bill Cipher, Alistor, everybody's just going to like rush the counter and overwhelm poor Skeletor. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's I'm glad that I'm able to take some. Can you ask if I can work there? I'm sure you'll probably do a better job than Thanos. I mean, but then again, I think anybody could do a better job than Thanos. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to our second commercial break, and then when we get back, we're going to be bringing on, you know him, you love him, Alistor the Radio Demon, because on Tier 1, we are going to be reading a spooky McDonald's themed spooky story, a creepypasta, as it was, and of course, he will also be bringing a little bit of his musical entertainment, and maybe, just maybe, some dad jokes. The very generous $2 super chat from Tim the Enchanter. He says, and I quote, "Slab bulkhead." And we got a mega chat sitting in the PayPal. One moment. Let me go ahead and Marshmallow Larky Charm heart that. Actually, I'm supposed to be reading that in the helmet. So allow me to go ahead and go above and beyond because I broke my own rules. I should be reading this in the super suit because I am back to being myself. Skeletor was able to get the last one. So let's go ahead and get this one here.
He says slab bulkhead, but since I did, I want to go ahead and just read these out. Here we go. Roll fizzle beef, hack blow fist, beat punch me, smoke man muscle, big McLarge huge, beef blast body, touch rust rod, lump beef broth, slab squat thrust, crunch butt steak, blast thick neck, Paul Johnson, buff hardback, slate fist crush, gristle thorn body, punch side iron, rip slag cheek, brick hard meat, crud bone meal, slate slab rock, rip steak face, jerk, hard pick, stomp jumpman, buck plank chest, punch rock groin, smash lab jaw, stout beef knob, fist rock bone, crunch slag chest, buff drink glass, hard blast cheese, thick McRun fast. Bolt fender huge, flint iron stag, split chest hair, whole big flank, butch deadlift, punt speed chuck, ridge large meat, slab, bulkhead. Those are all menus. Those are all menu items on our current menu. And we got, let's see here. All right, so the great Sig Boston with a very generous $9 super chat, which is about the cost of one of these. We got, like I said, we got a Big Mac, the number one with a Coke Zero. I haven't had one of these in over 2 years. Praise be to our Eldritch God. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's fire off these repulsors in your all's honor. And now we are $10.55 away from Tier 2, which is some Max Sabbath covers. So thank you all very much. After YouTube's cut, 5 new members equates to $10.45. I will round up the dime if somebody wants to do it that way. But you can also send 2 subscriptions over on the Green Machine side of things. I get all of that money. We got War Maniac 209 with $1 over there. A Rebel rant for $1. So let's go ahead and since that is a rant, we got to add their cut, unfortunately, which is a little bit heftier. But now we get five new channel members over here on YouTube, and it's off to the races for tier 2. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the content so far. This is a new venture for me, a new theme. I always like to try and bring something new to every one of these that I do. Sandara says, I am as good as my mind will let me be, my friend. I hope that you have a restful day yesterday. I did. Played some cards. Had a few drinks. And yeah. Oh, could you play This Is Not a Plan? Yes, Orphan Zane. I meant to answer your question. Let me go ahead and upload that. And then I will also go ahead and link the YouTube channel where I was obtaining permission. Shrubby 1989 actually put me towards this channel. And it's Cursed Sounds from the Warp. It's an entire album that he has written. And yeah, so let's go ahead and add this here. All right. Now we are, and there's Casey's Creepy Creations bringing up the rear with 10 more, or 5 more Star Provider memberships. And the people that are returning are Texcalibur, Kristen and Kelly, Sue Cockatoo on YouTube, Jason Fox from 540 Studio, the Great Ironcaster, fellow Cotton Council member, and Cult Classic Cage, one of the best gamers on YouTube. Thank you so much, Casey. That brings us to some Max Sabbath covers on the top of the hour. So let me go ahead and upload This Is Not a Plan, as well as get the link. Because I answered your comment on an earlier stream. One moment. And yeah, let's just go ahead. Now This Is Not a Plan is a song that is inspired by Caiaphas Cain, a commissar of legendary status in the Imperium of Man. And while we are getting that uploaded, there we are. The name of the YouTuber is Puppet Spider. And as this song plays, we're going to go ahead and credit him. You can find Puppet Spider there. Just tell him Tony sent you with hashtag This Is Not a Plan. And we'll go ahead and we will honor your request, my friend. Thank you.
Steel, tyrannid swarming, oh how to feel. I took one look and nearly fled, but no, I had to lead instead. I grabbed a Vox, I cleared my throat, my voice went high like a strangled goat. I meant to scream, retreat, run back, but somehow it came out like an attack. This is not a plan, this is not a drill. I tripped and pointed toward the hill. They thought it meant to circle around. I just fell down and hit the ground. Don't cheer my name, don't praise my deeds. I only yell because I fell to my knees. This is not a plan. It's me surviving again. I ducked behind a wrecked chimera, found Jurgen eating a ration bar. A flamer nearby exploded bright. I screamed, they called it a signal light. I climbed the rubble, gasping for air. They shouted, look, he's rallying there. I fell into a trench mid-yell. They called it Kane's Gambit, I called it hell. This is not a plan, this is not a game. I only ran when the lictor came. That wasn't courage, that was fleeing. I only survived cause I kept retreating. Stop carving statues, cancel the ban. I don't deserve a medal, I deserve a hand to pull me out. hey, it worked.
It's a fucking goat!
Eclectic goats got videos of indie authors and cinema love. A passion for the weird and the strange. She's snappily dressed and only slightly deranged. Come and meet the eclectic goat, lover of classics and whiskey notes, disciple of horror and the written word. Happy head hunting, come join the herd. Shows might be a little improper. We've got real zombie, big whizzes the otter, pizza in one hoof, glass in the other, deciding which role-playing games we will cover. Come and meet the eclectic goat, lover of classics and whiskey notes, disciple of horror and the written word. Happy head butting, come join the herd. Got a thing for black and white screens, crappy horror with low budget scenes. Choose on the history, spits out the lore. Time for another whiskey pour. Come and meet the eclectic goat, lover of classics and whiskey notes, disciple of horror and the written word. Happy head butting, come join the herd.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's program, provided to you by the local McDonald's here in Eternia. Let me actually open these chops up a little bit. Holy crap. Ha ha ha! So, welcome to tonight's program. Hopefully you all are going to enjoy what we have lined up for you today. Allow me to go ahead and scoot over just a wee bit. There's that a little bit more balanced according to the strange settings on this monitor. I blame Vox. Absolutely. Brian Dresner says he will be right back. What is happening? We're about ready to, acknowledge Tier 1, and we're going to go ahead and update Tier 2 with some Max Sabbath covers that are going to be performed after the commercial break. Right now, we're going to be going through my segment here, and then commercials, and then we'll be doing Tier 2. Thank you all for your support for Mr. Stark and all of his endeavors, and as always, we appreciate you hanging out with us in a humble little corner of the internet. It means the absolute world very, very much. Thank you. All right, shall we then, from the tippity top. I have been summoned to actually open up with a bit of some dark radio, horror drama first and foremost, versus the usual sing-song numbers. I'm going to need you all to cozy up to your radios now, if you would, and take your time as we discuss what happens to old McDonald's. Now, like Mr. Stark said earlier in tonight's program, the issue that McDonald's seems to be facing these days is, as he put it, the lobbies look like the interior of the cell block. The cell block 1A of the Death Star. And I feel like that Princess Leia is going to be shooting stormtroopers down on the back line or something. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on over there these days. It's definitely nowhere near as enjoyable as it used to be. There's no enjoyment to be had from what was a childhood place of enjoyment. But we are here now, and we hope that you all enjoy this program. And again, we are currently on our sub drive. We are 10 people away from 4 stock parties in a row. We have Wednesday unlock, Tuesday unlock, and Monday unlock. So we will also be working on our sub drive there, proviso. So we thank you all again for all of your support, and we hope that you enjoy this next segment. Let's go ahead and get right to it, shall we? We can just open up a little bit of the terrible noises. The ambiance, as it were. This piece is called The Old McDonald's. I'm sure many of you have been to a newly remodeled McDonald's, possibly one with a McCafe. But have you ever looked up where they started remodeling the restaurants in the first place? The first McCafe in the States popped up in Chicago back in May of 2001. That was just the beginning. Now, for over 5 years, McDonald's has taken to remodeling every single restaurant in America. Most of you might be asking yourself how long it's been since you've last stepped foot in an old McDonald's. Ask anyone who has done some market research and you hear something strange. McDonald's loses money in the process. In fact, the new furniture isn't pulling new customers into the McCafes, don't sell that coffee that cheap, and there's no way to turn a profit. Look at Starbucks prices and you'll see what I mean. Stakeholders say they want a more adult vibe for said restaurant, a classier look for the classier America. Wrong answer. Google it right now. What's McDonald's target age group? It's children and teens. It always has been. So then why did they start all these remodels? Why would one of the largest corporations in America spend over $1 billion on a terrible marketing strategy? Well, that's where things get interesting. Let's start with the play places. You can remember, two play places at McDonald's were identical. Some of them were really fun. I know I had a few favorites. Well, some of them were also really dangerous. First gem I could find was the Carousel Play Place in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, back in the 1980s. They got shut down after mere months of opening. Little information was given as about why they had closed. The lot had been vacant ever since. If you find the right connections in Lancaster, though, you might be able to read an article that didn't make it to print. Children play on the merry-go-round in ways that weren't supposed to, you see. They're kids, of course they would. But one day, a few kids managed to crawl underneath the thing, and they never made it back out. The whole incident was so heavily guarded by McDonald's PR, you'd be trouble to find a single person who was even there for the whole afternoon. The only witnesses that could be found had this to say. When they went under, a few parents started calling for help. And something happened to the lights. The carousel kept getting brighter. The music was deafening. I ran out of the building when the machine started to smoke. I looked back through the window to see if the kids were all right, and, well, the employees were just standing there behind the registers. They looked like they were waiting for customers. Weirder and weirder stories picked up from there over the years. Reports of children sinking into bald pits, and there will only be, a foot deep, maybe less. Mothers searching play tubes for their kids only to find a lonely pair of shoes. The play places held a mere fraction of the incidents. Back in 1996 in Knoxville, Tennessee, there was a businessman in his 40s who went into a McDonald's restroom and remained there for 7 hours. Patrons noted that he refused to leave the furthest back stall. The police were finally called and they managed to break down the door. He was restrained by paramedics and he wouldn't willingly leave the restroom. As they pulled him out of the stall, he began screaming bloody murder. Take me back, I want to go back. But the moment he exited the restaurant, he passed out. He had no memory of ever going to a McDonald's the day of the incident. The restaurant was shut down before anyone could inspect the stall had shut himself in. However, anyone who used the restroom that day mentioned hearing several voices whispering things like, "It wasn't him. We have to go back. Saw you smile." Then there was a fry cook somewhere in Vermont back in '99 who walked into the middle of a restaurant and dumped scalding oil on himself without flinching or saying a word. Several of the customers started to laugh and roll around the burning oil alongside him as they all rushed out to the hospital. Only one survived, but he refuses to make a statement. Not that she easily could. Her throat melted all the way through and she had been completely restructured. The manager claimed he didn't remember ever hiring the fry cook, and that he wasn't in any official paperwork. His name tag didn't even have a name, just 4 hashtags written on it. Once again, the McDonald's was closed without a trace. Most of the stories sounded like urban legends to me, but it never failed. But I found a story of McDonald's that had been shut down in its wake. Near the late 2000s, the number of cover-ups had become so frequent that McDonald's decided to shut them all down and rebuild every single one. But of course, they would always miss a few. I needed to see one for myself. I remember going into the old McDonald's as a kid, but that was before the frequency of the incidents. That was when I was still safe. There was a small town on my way to the parents' house just off the highway, or Soka was its name. Maybe 100 residents, completely untouched by the outside world, practically forgotten. It was pointless to stop there for any known reason. Besides, there wasn't a gas station or a red stop. Not even a sign to let you know that you were close. Let's just say I had to sneak my way around some very old building permits to discover that they had one of the few McDonald's, aside from the treasured landmarks, has yet to go through the remodel since the 1970s. Now, how lucky is that? I was surprised they even had the fast food place, yet they didn't have a market or a post office. I planned to trip my parents' place for the weekend with a stop at Orsoka on the way. It was already dark out, and since it was the dead of winter and I didn't get off work until 5, I was cold and grumpy about driving at night, but mostly determined. I don't think I would have ever found the place before phone GPS. The turn off from the highway was just a dirt road with no landmarks or anything. As I pulled into town, none of the houses had lights on. Most of the street lights were out as well, as though nobody had remembered to change the bulbs in years. The place really was untouched. I'd be surprised if most of the residents had moved out or simply died off. It definitely had the markings of a ghost town anyway. I was about to lose hope when I finally saw it. The nauseous yellow light with the golden arches illuminating a vacant parking lot in the distance. It buzzed and flickered like a fly zapper running out of battery power. The sign below said, "Eat new egg McMuffin. We like to saw you smile," which I assume was a lazy teen's handiwork, I pulled into the lot and carefully parked my car at the center, since there was nobody else there anyway. When I stepped out of my car, I felt a squish under my foot. There was a burger covered in mold with rancid liquid oozing out. The smell was absolutely vomit-worthy. I jumped just to scrape the contents of the burger from my shoe when I noticed the whole parking lot was also covered in trash. There were half-eating boxes of fries and sun-baked children's toys spilling out of old greased-up McDonald's bags. Everything was mixed in with dirt and snow like it had been here for months, possibly years. I hurried across the lot to avoid wrenching over the asphalt. As I approached the door, I noticed the windows were caked in dust. Somebody had taped a piece of paper to the door with the word closed scribbled across in a red marker, yet the sign hung from inside clearly said open. Cautiously, I approached the door and pushed. The artificial bell that is featured in Old MacDonald's tune had fizzled out the last few notes as the door creaked open. I looked around the fluorescent lit room and saw it was void of life. There was nobody sitting at any of the tables and nobody attending the registers. Somebody had left a tray on one of the tables in the back, but there was no sign of anyone was even here. The inside was a little less cleaner. Toys on display at the counter are of characters I never heard of, likely from before my time. The whole place was covered in faded coats of yellow and red paint, and all the tables had that classic McDonald's wood finish. The wood looked completely rotten, but slathered in coats of polish in a sad attempt to keep it looking new. All of it had been a sort of a green hue, which had contributed to the old lights. The most noticeable element, though, was a terrible burning plastic smell that stung my nose. When I went up to the register, I felt like I shouldn't order anything, but I was hoping that maybe I could ask someone a few questions. I waited a good 15 minutes in silence. I shouted hello with only a muted echo for a response. I'd been to a few McDonald's with this bad service in the past, but this was insane. With how dirty the whole place was, I should have expected as much. Just as I was about to turn around and give up, the cash register popped open. It was practically begging me to take a tip for myself. Besides, I didn't deserve a slight reward for wasting my time here. I casually walked over to it and saw at least a dozen 20s, stacked high. Looking around to make sure nobody was watching, I reached to take a few bills when the thing suddenly snapped closed right on my fingers. The metal dug deep into my flesh, leaving a dark trail of blood down the side of the counter. I yelped in pain. Behind the counter, at the other end of the grill, was the first aid kit hanging on the wall. The lights were burned out in the kitchen, but I needed a bandage. Pronto! I hopped over the table and made my way to the back. The burning smell was getting stronger as I walked. I noticed the grill was covered in a thick layer of grease, completely unsuitable for cooking. I passed the frying station. The oil was filled up to the top with maggots. I quickened my walk to the first aid, hoping to get patched up and hopefully out of there as soon as possible. I was starting to realize that this restaurant definitely wasn't open for business anymore, and I probably shouldn't have entered it in the first place. I opened up the first aid kit. I had to swallow some vomit. A cloud of mold burst out in every direction, followed by the same bubbling black ooze that was on that burger outside. I started coughing and waving my hands in the air to clear the mold, with the dust floating around as well. The same bell I heard playing the McDonald's tune started up again, and I steadied myself. I assumed it was broken like the rest of the stump. I looked back towards the counter and noticed everything seemed farther away. Must have been disorienting from losing blood with the awful smell. I looked down at my hand to see how the wound in my eyes widened. There was no wound on my hand at all. I rushed back towards the counter in a panic when something under my stove caught the foot and fell. In the darkness, my eyes started to adjust, and I saw the outline of a body. Somebody was under there, maybe unconscious and needed help. I yanked the person's arm, and a half-decayed body slid out across the floor. They were wearing a McDonald's employee shirt with a name tag that read with 4 hashtags. Their mouth contorted into a sickening grin, but their eyes were screaming. I tried to shout, but no sound came out, like I was trying to wake up from a nightmare. As I scrambled back up from the counter, the lights had started to dim, and the McDonald's tune was getting louder, the notes fizzling and distorting as they played. Once I had gotten my grip above the counter, I froze. Since entering, I never looked aside of the restaurant opposite of the counter. There was a play place. The glass separating the main restaurant from the play area had hundreds of bloody handprints smearing down to the floor. The tube slide was caved in with chunks of red liquid spurting out from the tiny hole at the bottom. There was a row of nooses tied to monkey bars and a corner with some employees wearing the same 4 hashtags on their name tags hanging from them. Tables around the perimeter had skeletons with rotting food and other terrible things on trays, some of the food hanging from skulls' mouths. I looked on towards the horror, but I was too shocked to move. While the rest of the restaurant went dark, a bulb in the center of the place continued to grow like a carnival spotlight. Below was a massive ball pit, barely able to contain all of the colored plastic balls. I was smoking under the blaring white light, making that awful burning smell, that plastic smell that resonated with every breath that I took. The balls began to rattle and fall off the edge when something inside started shuffling around. I wanted to run so badly, but my body refused. And suddenly the music went dead and the movement stopped. A yellow glove slowly crept upward from the pit below, writhing its fingers as it went, connected to a red and white sleeve that came after it, slowly alternating colors as they appeared from underneath. The arm continued to reach toward the sky, growing more and more, while its joints popped out and cracked like breaking branches. By the end of that arm, it had to be at least 6 feet long. I finally reached for the lit bulb on the ceiling, and the gangly gloved fingers began to twist it loose. I broke into a sprint, jumping over the counter, toppling chairs as I went. The last light went out just as I got to the exit. I bashed the door, breaking the glass in the process. I rolled into the parking lot and heard a distant scream. Then something whispered right next to my ear in the dead silence. I had the same tinny distortion as the McDonald's tune. Come back. I want to see you smile. I haven't told anyone about what happened there that night. There was an article online saying a Rosoka burnt to the ground a few days later. I don't know if it was a cover-up or something else, but I'm never going back to find out. I didn't share this because I wanted you to get involved. By the way, I shared it to warn you of what happens when you do. You can go to the new McDonald's, keep getting your Big Macs and your McCafe coffee. That's fine. They did something to the remodels to make them safe, at least for now. But don't ever go into an old one. Not even the drive-thru. I've got to stop typing now. Get some pain meds. My jaw hurts, and the hand I snapped to that register is getting itchy. Let's see who has waltzed through the door, and thank you for listening to that Tier 1 Unlock, that dramatic reading. Be sure to visit your local McDonald's. They want to see you smile. Absolutely. I hope that you all are enjoying tonight's program proviso. And, of course, we have 10 new members, 10 new individuals that we need to get in order to get the stock party. That is the chaotic panel shows that we are going to be having all next week. Right now, Monday through Wednesday is unlocked, with Wednesday's karaoke being a shoo-in because that would normally have been our karaoke program. Let us see here. Thank you all again for listening for that little ditty, but of course the torture doesn't stop there, because what would an Alistair segment be without a little bit of dad humor? That's right, you know it, you love it. We're happy to see you smile. Thank you, Lunar Lucidity, for the vote of confidence over on the green machine. Hail to Lemon Pie walking through the door. Hail to Roadkill 101. It's a pleasure to see you, sir. Hopefully life is treating you well. It's good to see that everybody is cross-pollinating between the two platforms, as it were. But before we get to that, we haven't sung in a bit, and I feel like we need to go ahead and make it a prudent decision to go ahead and break up with a musical number before we get back to the pay. Not Taco Bell, this is a McDonald's. Come on now, don't talk about your competitors. Hey, horrible man. Hey, Dapper Dan. You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bull-brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing from Main Street to Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe that matters. So, Senator, so, janitor, so long for a while, you know you're never fully dressed without a smile. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I will have the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. However, in the vein of our fast food themed program tonight, I believe it is now prudent that we go to our next segment before we reconvene and then end the commercials. You know it, you love it, or for most of you, you hate it. But I think that you all have been properly conditioned for the kind of servicing that we are about to give you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little bit of that dad humor. There's a common misconception that dad jokes are meant to make people laugh. This is not true. The emotion they are meant to elicit is rage, inflicting punitive damage, as it were. Ah, yes, you know it, you hate it. You want it to stop. I'm sure all of you want it to stop. Now, there's no need for you all to get up in a dizzy. The sooner that we serve you the shit sandwich, the better. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Why don't they have any toilet paper in a KFC? Because it's finger-licking good! What does a gynecologist and a pizza boy have in common? Well, they can smell it, but they can't eat it. Glutton for punishment, says the top hat gentleman. Bring on the corn horror. But of course. How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? Forgot to wrap his Whopper. Well, you really, jumping the gun there. Was that a premature usage of condiments, as it were? Yes. Where does a one-legged waitress work? IHOP! What do you get if you play a McDonald's Monopoly for 30 days straight? That's right, 30 days straight of McDonald's Monopoly, ladies and gentlemen. What do you get it for 30 days straight? Ah! Heart attack! Now this one's a bit dated, but we'll go ahead and we'll do it. Why is your mom like a Big Mac? Because she's full of fat and only worth a buck. Seems that the health inspector is enjoying his experience here. Can we bring in another secret shopper? Hail to the great AJ Star Hiker and Caleb Reynolds, respectively. It's good to see you both here. Welcome back, Brian Trester. You're just in time for servicing a little bit of the slop for you. What's thick, white, and comes in your burger? A McDonald's staff. What do you call a pig thief? A hamburglar. Did you hear that McDonald's killed Burger King in front of the Five Guys over that skank Wendy? The funeral is at White Castle. I'm taking Dairy Queen. Why is it called fast food? It's called fast food because you're supposed to eat it really fast. Otherwise, you might actually, I don't know, taste it. Oh, did we get some laughter out of that one? Oh, that just simply won't do. Where do they hold prize fights in fast food land? Well, nowhere else but the onion ring. Ah, yes. Liv Moss. Be sure to flush that. Thank you. At least your manners are where they need to be. But of course. Let us see here. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and send it on down the table into the HLZ, shall we? Would octopus make a good fast food? You must be squidding, seriously. And finally, where are the best tacos served? Well, that's easy. In the Gulf of Mexico. And what did the frog order at McDonald's? French fries and a giant cloak. The great Brian Tresta says Ronald McDonald got arrested for putting his quarter pounder in the Wendy's hot and juicy. Magnificent. Well done, sir. Casey's Creepy Creations goes on to say that yes, the owner of Mickey D's needs to remodel the menu and the prices, not the decor. Dear heavens me. Well, I want to thank everybody for enjoying this particular Unlocked segment. We are doing our subscriber drive right and proper, and we hope that we are able to add our fourth stock party in a row. We are going to be bringing back somebody who is not as eccentric as yours truly. I know. If I could run this entire program, I would. But whenever I try to broadcast on the radio, YouTube likes to, I don't know. I know. They're very bad at their job. there's only one thing left to serve, and that is, of course, a little bit of Mr. Stark's own suffering, since he didn't fix these issues since last time. So without any further fanfare...
Oh, come on, you don't have to. Seriously, dude, you don't need to do that. Come on.
Oh, I don't need to do it. Certainly not. But I'm going to anyway. It's time to pay for your arrogance, my good fellow. And the only way I take my payment is with blood.
Oh, come on, this is not fair. No. Oh, somebody help!
Yes, I am well aware that that's not supposed to be that way. I'm going to devour each and every one of you! Be fine! Food!
Reactor temperature critical. Reactor temperature stabilized.
I feel better already!
You got problems? Are you literally dealing with so much psychological baggage that you want to die? Maybe you're killing time, trying to figure it out on your own. But if you want the top therapist on the list, so good he's a hypnotist, then call it once, call it twice, 3 times the charge. You got problems, but so do I. We all got problems, so let's chat. It's $2 for the first minute, then it'll cost you an arm and a leg. You know what I mean?
In a world overrun by uninspired content, one channel dares to fight back. All the way from the year 2117, Zordon sent the ultimate geeky hero to save us all. Armed with sarcasm, science fiction, and a middle finger to the mundane, Beta has arrived.
films, TV shows, video games, and so much more. We got off-the-wall theories that aren't just pulled out of thin air, they are backed by lore, logic, and the kind of evidence that would make Mulder and Scully go, hey, he's actually got a point. Join the Theta crew every Sunday for Cosmic Theta Theater 2117, the only stream where old sci-fi and horror movies go to die again. Subscribe to Theta of the Grid, where nostalgia kicks ass, sarcasm is a superpower, and the geeks shall inherit the earth. Rated in for nerds.
I hate it when he does that. Well, guys, so far so good. We are almost to our second hour. The show is going to be running until 10 o'clock. Actually, a little bit sooner, as I got to set up the studio for Alf over on the Cotton Council later on tonight. So be sure to follow us over there. We have a gifted donation over on the Green Machine. So let us go ahead and do that voodoo helmet. Did you do it the voodoo?
We got ourselves a gifted subscriber over there on the Green Machine over on the Rumble side from the great Lunar Lucidity Hail, and thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's double check and see if we got anything else coming through here. Doesn't seem to be that way, but that is perfectly fine. I want to thank everybody for all of the love and support tonight. You guys are fantastic. And again, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And we are 10 new subscribers away from not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 star parties, ladies and gentlemen. Count them 4. So, yeah, thank you all so much again. We'll fire off this repulsor for you, my friend. Thank you very, very much.
And I believe that has a squirt up in Hail. Does it say bonjour to Alistar? Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk to him. You just got through torturing me. Hail to the great Kashimla walking through the door, speaking of Elder Chores. And, of course, hail to everybody, one and all. All right, I think it's time for us to go ahead. Not a single unicorn tonight, much to Marcelo Lopez's enjoyment. So far, YouTube has been relatively short on certain things. It's no big deal. I'm still able to say it perfectly, of course. But of course, I can say it perfectly. No unicorns. No unicorns. Uh-oh. Oh, no. And no horse. We do have the horse video, the Alf horse video that is behind there. Sigvalison goes. He's off to the races. Unicorn! Has begun. You had to go and say something. You had to go and say something. That brings us up to after YouTube's Cup, exactly $105. We are $45 away from the Food Rush skit that I'm going to totally come off the top of my head with. So thank you all again for all of your support so far. But yes, I will be hanging out over on the Cotton Council, and by that I mean Alf is going to be hanging out over there on the Cotton Council, so that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. He says, I do love me some unicorns, especially when I roleplay as Deadpool. Uh-oh. Are you like the Deadpool that's like on that coin op ride in the game where he like looks all bored and shit whenever the exposition's being dumped on him from Domino, and he's just like, guys, make it stop. Tell that bitch to shut up. But thank you for the very generous Unicorn Super Sticker, Sigvalson, Archpriest of You Know What. All right, so basically, this is the part of the movie where we are going to probably demonetize the stream because we're going to be playing some karaoke backing tracks while singing some Mac Sabbath covers, which for those of you that don't know, Mac Sabbath is a parody band of Black Sabbath in the theme of McDonaldland characters with a heavy metal twist. I will be singing the full songs to the Black Sabbath covers because I can't seem to find the much shorter Mac Sabbath variants. So there might be some lyrical repeats. Yes, Mac Sabbath. Yes, you're about to hear some good stuff. Which means that now, for lack of a better word, we need to go ahead and do this here. Because it's only fitting to do that. There we are. We got ourselves another unicorn, love. It's gonna bring the chat up to two unicorns today. Thank you, Sigvalderson, as always. Is lovely. Very very nice of you to contribute to the cause of being a local entertainer on the off days, as it were. But yes, we do have to say goodbye to the chat temporarily, love. We will have you returning momentarily while we do this number here. And we're going to go ahead and add the karaoke track, which means that we're going to be echoing a wee bit for just a moment. Have yourself a good one, Scoobs. Take care of yourself, dear. And as always, we appreciate you all hanging out. We're going to be singing a little bit of that Frying Pan. You thought we was going to be singing Iron Man, but that's not the case. Because, well, you see, this is a little bit easier, you know. Talking about frying pans and things like that. Yes. Ozzy was indeed the original Iron Man. Hail to the great Big Wheels over on there. That's he's doing double duty. Our good friend Casey Ozowski double duty here, and he is bringing another membership to the fore. So that is lovely. So that is actually a total of now 116. Thank you so much, Casey. That makes you an executive producer, love. You've decided to donate to all three methods. At the end of the day, that makes you very much an executive producer. Give him a round of applause if you would. Have a good night, Scoobs. And we hope that you enjoyed the podcast earlier. We had Toasty on. It was lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right, then. Let's go ahead and kick the tires and all that nonsense.
I have frying pan.
Cows, we're going to grind. Hope your stomach is well lined. Do I have the gall? Chopping onions makes me bawl. Fixing daily bread. Hope this pan's not made of lead. Big red curly hair gave the customer quite a scare. Ha 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 ha! I once burned your meal. Old Job was cooking sad veal. Now it's a culinary crime. All our future is pig slime. Everybody wants it. Turn this grease into gold. Excluding the veggies, trimming the cheese of mold. Butter I must smear for fried pan to cook steer. Seafood they sometimes crave. Filet of fish will ride this wave. Everybody wants it. Our gluten bleach flour bread. Everybody needs it. Now he has his revenge. I think I messed up here. I did. I messed up here. We gotta take this one from the top. I noticed I didn't have my karaoke track loaded in, love. Whoopsie daisy. One moment. Let's fix this. My bad. Whoops. Now we gotta take it from the top. There we go. I knew something was off. Alright. And have yourself a good night. Hail to Neon Earth. There. Now you get to hear it with... We lost volume. Yes. Hold on. Just a second. We're gonna be going back through this. Yeah. Alright. From the tippity top. All the way back, love. So we call this a double take. We call this an oopsie days. You paid for it. You got to earn the high quality. You want it, you got it, Toyota. Let's go.
I have frying pan.
Cows, we're going to grind. Hope your stomach is well lined. Do I have the goal? Chopping onions makes me bold. Mixing your daily bread. Hope this pan's not made of lead. I'm big red curly hair. Gave that customer quite a scare. I once burned your meal. My own job was cooking veal. Now it's a culinary crime. All our future is pink slime. Everybody wants it. Turn this grease into gold. Excluding the veggies, trimming the cheese of mold. Butter I must spear for fried pan to cook steer. Seafood they sometimes crave. will ride this wave. Everybody wants it. Unglued bleak flour bread. Everybody needs it till they're fat and they're dead. Have a good one, Blaze TK. It's a pleasure to see you, love. Got ourselves another food brush. Oh no! Heavy, longing for bed, fly these cows until you're fed. Throwing out your raisin bread, frying pan grills again. But this is karaoke, love. Would you like fries with that? Kind of like that, love. Let's see here. We've got ourselves. Got to do this one here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. Alright now! The legs ain't gonna load. How dare they! I swear, this stupid duck of death, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it'll be fixed. Just bear with me. Stupid fucking duck.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like? What country you from? Ain't no country I ever heard of. They speak English and English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Yes. Then you know what I'm saying. Yes. Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like. Say again. Say again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say one more goddamn time. He's black. Go on. He's bald. Does he look like a Does he look like a No! Then why you try to him like a Brett? He didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Brett. You tried to And Marcellus Wallace don't like to be by anybody except Mrs. Wallace. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
I swear. Now from the tippity top. Where were we? Ah, yes. Right about here, love. Alright now! Don't you glisten! When I first got you, I did supersize. I can't afford you! Now you come with fries. Need a reduced menu! Really in a bind. Late night drive through, the cars will grind. Oh, fat babies! In my bowl, my tent was empty till I met that clown. And golden arches in every town. My hunger's gone now. I shed a tear. I love you, sweet beef, every last steel, fat baby. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, they're coming back for this. Oh no! Oh no! Move over! Move over! Move over! I don't know where they're coming and going! The flies are fresh, straight through you. Don't know what I have in the head. They put the ketchup and the straw in the bag. Secret shopper, a brand new gang, and a cottery will flow with calories. Oh, fat babies! Would you like fries with that? How about onion rings? No, that's Burger King. attacks, all the kitty attacks that I've learned. And thank you guys again for getting us to tier 2, and I hope that you all enjoyed those Mac Sabbath covers. I hope you enjoyed listening to them as much as I enjoyed performing them, including the Whoopsie Daisy. Plus, when we get to talking about home cooked food, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's one thing that I can say about McDonald's is it's not home cooked food. It's not that feel good stuff that folks enjoy. For sure, it is just a fast food alternative, as it were. And again, thank you guys for getting us to tier 2. Tier 3, as of this notice stop, is let me go ahead and I'll get the numbers for you. Looks like it's sitting at $34.90. I honestly don't think we're going to get there, and to be quite frank, I'm not too worried about it. I'm happy and satisfied that everybody's hanging out and having a good time. I noticed that our viewership is a little bit down this time around from Thursday, but for those of you that have decided to hang out with me tonight, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. So we're going to get back to it after a few messages from some of these other channels. We're beginning to round the bend here, as I do have other places to be. But you'll notice that when the raid happens, you'll actually be sent over to Admiral Teague. He's going through some stuff, and figured I'd send it, some viewers his way this time around. Because, Cotton's sitting at, 12,000? If anything, he should be raiding me, right? Well, here we are. No big deal. Mijaba, no bada. And yes, it looks like we need a Liberty Prime quote. One moment, and we will happily facilitate that for you, Sig Valdison. And thank you for your support tonight, my friend. It means a lot.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
There you go, sir. He's just like, all right, I'm working on it.
Communism is a lie.
There you go. Thank you, sir. And it's good to have my giant robot with me. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Liberty Prime?
Placeholder 12.
Still working out the kinks. Last time he got on a rampage, I think he was fighting Crypto in the Saucer. There was a lot of collateral damage that time around. Lots of stuff coming out. Of course, more Skeletor shorts, but there's also going to be some Bill Cipher dark jokes, and there's going to be some Alistor dad joke shorts. So that way we can add a little variety to our shorts uploads. And hopefully, once we have all three coming out in masse, that will help us reach our sub drives in the future. We're going to be doing a subscriber drive every 2 months to help grow the channel to respectable numbers so that we can grow and expand into new audiences and bring more people back here to be entertained and to have a good time. That is what I'm doing this for, is to have fun with everyone and to build my own empire that is not in the shadow of any others, but is in fact an ally to many others instead. But empires don't grow overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it certainly can be destroyed in a day, as that is, as is tradition to those would-be conquerors out there. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and go to our next commercial break, and then we're just going to start winding down, maybe sing a few classics. If we do get to tier 3, we'll do the Food Rush Gauntlet skit. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me tonight. Share the stream out. Let people know that we're doing this thing, and hopefully word of mouth is the best form of advertisement, despite this being the close second. So let's go ahead and fire off some of these ads for you all. And thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I hope you know that. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? After these messages, we'll be right back.
In a world where creativity meets chaos, one duck rules them all. Join the duck side and experience content you'll only find here on Duck Vader. Creative intros, head explosions, engaging commentary, skits.
You know how like George Lucas used symbolism to tell his Star Wars stories? Like, I want to use symbolism too. A big fucking pride flag.
But your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them.
But I spoke about new Star Wars.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Music videos.
Accolades a big waste, writing's incomplete. It's alright, this girl's alright, you'll see. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. I'm Disney freak. I'm Disney freaky, yeah.
Head explosions. And more. Subscribe to the Duck Lord of the Sith. Do it today.
Welcome to Fermented Cinema. Our studios span an entire guest bedroom with some other junk. Using a mishmash of so-so equipment, we are busy creating top-notch entertainment, critiquing film, TV, and the entertainment industry in general. And boy, there's a lot to say these days. Join Fermented Cinema on our attempt to become relevant. Like, share, subscribe.
What's this unsightly blemish? Oh, rust.
When you're a machine in an organic environment, rust happens, but it doesn't have to happen to you. Now there's Rust Away. Simply have your Fix-It Crab rub this gel on the infected areas. You'll have relief not in months or days, but hours. Soon the atmosphere will be a thing of the past. Until then, there's Rust Away. Ask for it by name at your replicating unit.
Who is this who enters unannounced? You know damn well who. I am Fett for hire.
The legendary Fett for Hire.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And as always, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world. Thank you for supporting my little corner of the internet. We're just going to do a little square up in the chat, see what you all are talking about, and then we'll get to a few songs before we wrap it up. But it seems that we have a third one of these.
Unicorn!
So actually, we are less than what I had said earlier. There's actually a third unicorn. Yeah, so let's go ahead and catch up with some of these chats. Let's scroll up a wee tad here in the yonder chat bar and see what's going on. All right. Yeah, Scoob went to bed. And, of course, Duck Death super stickers. And, of course, not super stickers, but emojis. And that was made by the great Ian Hamby, who made not just one, not two, but four super, emojis like that Alf there, the panicking Alf, and singing Kermit. And so thank you very, very much. Let's see here. While they are wandering around Casey's Creepy Creations, I still had comments, but mostly I just watch and mention things that I aren't doing with their characters. Just because I've played role-playing games for most of my adult life, starting with first edition AD&D. The AD&D classic, the statue with the two gemstones, stealing the. Can't remember the name of the idol that they were stealing those from, but I have a copy of that player's handbook somewhere in this still mostly unpacked home. But thank you guys again. We're very close to our monitor tonight. And I want to once again send a very appreciative thank you very much and God bless. Mr. Bones, a Warhammer 40k YouTuber, lost everything in a house fire. He is okay, but he needs all the help we can get. Okay, if everybody could just put MBS in the chat, and we'll have a moment of silence for Mr. Bones. I'm not familiar with Mr. Bones or his work, but that is a terrible thing to happen. Obviously, having a home destroyed by fire is worse than having a home destroyed by water. So from what I've gathered, he's lost everything, and that's absolutely terrible. So let's give him, hopefully he has insurance. Hopefully he does. And hail to Neon Earth. Thank you for coming over from Scooby Land. I hope that you're having fun over here. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. He just uploaded a video about it. Okay. So this is hot off the presses. All right. Well, we're thinking about you, buddy. I don't know you. I've not watched your content, but from one human being to another, I hope and pray to the good Lord Almighty that things will, end up being better for you soon. And again, hail to Orphan Zane. I don't know if I greeted him. Mary Stone is saying Neon, but I don't see Neon. Oh, yeah, Neon Earth, not Neon Stream. Yes, enjoying the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you find the content acceptable. Apologize again for the snafu. Whenever I thought I had a karaoke track playing and I didn't. Whoops. Upsy. Whoops. So, yeah. Yep. If he and his family are safe, then most of the things are recoverable except the memories and collectibles. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. To that, we are in agreement. Collectibles, while they can increase in rarity, it's not an issue of accessibility. Memories, obviously, of those things are better than collectibles themselves, because memories can be eternal so long as you're fond of the things that you had and lost. But obviously, the physical things that you've obtained in your life, the little materialistic trinkets that a lot of us in the nerd and geek communities hoard as little trophies of achievement. It's like, yes, I was able to get this because I got promoted. I was able to get this on my first paycheck. There's a lot of people don't understand why we value our collections so much as we do. It's not, for some of us, especially those of us who are not, well off, who are quite poor, we put ourselves in a situation where it's like, I got this with my first paycheck. I got this with my first raise. I got this, with my first promotion. I got a new job, making more. I was able to pay off my car, and as a result, I was able to buy this. I was able to pay off my mortgage, and now I'm able to get this. As we progress through our lives, and we're, collecting expensive, nerdy stuff, we look at it as like milestones, as points of achievement in our lives. Whenever we get through with our adulting and we're able to actually treat ourselves with, an otherwise unneeded, unnecessary, logically speaking, worthless trinket. But because it means so much to you, and it's like a representation of your fandom and your expression of how you enjoy certain intellectual properties, and especially if you partner it with that milestone, it makes all the difference. It makes, so if, losing God knows how many countless armies, if he was a 40K YouTuber, he lost all his armies. And I don't know about you, but Games Workshop, hella expensive. They are very expensive. Quite frankly. Yeah, it's terrible whenever, you lose your collection, especially if, you're poor like me, or poor like most of us here. Yeah, it is what it is. And I hope that you all are enjoying the rest of this program. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sing a few songs and start. Very true. It is a rich man's hobby now. It really is. Warhammer 40K. Yeah, I never got into BattleTech, but I have been tempted to get into BattleTech because at least it's affordable, right? They call it plastic crack. Well, they call Magic the Gathering cardboard crack. eBay, you can sort of get things back semi-reasonably, and actually, 2 of my Warhound Titans I purchased from eBay. I got 2 Warhounds. One's painted in the Space Wolves colors, and the other one is painted in the Cadian 412th colors. And they had the banners hanging from their weaponry and stuff. Like, it was, pre-painted by someone else, so you didn't have to paint your own Titan again. But for me, I was just like, hey, I need Warhound placeholders, so we'll just get these 2 Warhounds for. I have honey, I got a storage unit full of stuff. At least that wasn't in the house when it flooded. Yeah, the reason why I put my Titans up is back when I had cats. The last thing I wanted them to do, especially when I was at work and they were home, is for them to knock them over and bust them. So I was like, I better rent out a storage unit and keep these things safe. But eventually, I'm going to have to say goodbye to that storage unit. I'm going to have to start bringing stuff into this room from there as I prepare to figure out what I want to do later on down the road. But for now, let's go ahead and cats are jerks. They really are, and I don't want to come home to my walking church laying face down and its weaponry snapped and strewn about. Right? Sigvaldison said he found an old Dark Eldar Raider sitting in my basement in the original box, unopened. Keep that in the box, then, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, I have Titans. I have old Krons. I have the diecast old Necrons, the ones that look like Skynet Terminators. I was able to save those too. I got Black Legion Chaos Army, Thousand Suns Chaos Army. I got Steel Legion, Deathcore Krieg, Guardsmen, because I mainly play Guard. And as far as like Loyalist Marines, I got a Black Templar, pretty sufficient squad. They're only super heavy in that army is a Land Raider Phobos. Want the Flamers because it helps with my Zealots. They like to get in close and start choppy. You're getting me into talking about my fucking collection stuff. But yes, I've been playing 40K for a long time. But let's go ahead and do this next tune. And I noticed that Ledoux is not back home yet from the Church of Gains. I hope that she is okay. I wanted to surprise her with this cover, so we'll hold off on that as far as we can. If we don't get it, we don't get it. I'll just get it to her next time. And again, there are 2 options. A, you can stay right here and be whisked away over to Admiral Teague and say Stark Raid and say hi, leave a like, stay there for a few minutes if you want to hang back with me over at Cotton. Alf will be coming out. You have the pewter thingies. Yeah, you got first edition, second editions. Hail to Adam Tribbett says, sup gangsters, good evening. It's good to see you. So yeah, you will be rated. You'll be redirected over there to Admiral Teague, and he will be going on in half an hour. However, there is also the Cotton Council that will be starting 15 minutes later. So if anything, raid Admiral Teague, let him know that it's Stark Tower raid. Let him know that we said hi. He's going through some stuff. I saw some stuff on Twitter. I'm like, he needs a break. So I figured, what the hell? I'll raid him tonight because he's starting right as I'm ending. So why not? So I figured that would be something that I could do for him. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start, powering this thing down. I do not have the Tism, Mary Stone. If I did have the Tism, I would be playing Dark Angels. I understand that's your favorite loyalist army, and I'm only busting chops. I love you. Dark Angels are pretty good, well-rounded force. Sounds good. Welcome back off work. I was just mentioning that I'm going to be sending the chat over here to Teague's show, which I know that you are a regular on, as much as you are on Pop Culture Breakdown. And I saw that Teague was ranting on X earlier, and I'm like, I'll throw him a bone. I'll raid him instead of Cotton, because Cotton's at like 12,000 subs. If anything, he should be raiding me. But what do I know? Just a little YouTuber, just an itty bitty living space. But we are again 10 away from 4 Stark parties in a row, which I hope that Sean can attend at least 1 or 2 of, because we do have 3 in a row that we have already unlocked, and that is really, really rad. Lionel Johnson building Elden Ring is one of the most fun I've ever done. Yeah, the Lion actually went through a couple of weapon sets, but it was good that he was able to get the Emperor's Shield at the very least by the end of it, because any piece of the Emperor's armor is coveted and well respected in the lineup of the Primarchs. So that's one thing I will give Lionel, is he does have the Emperor's Shield. So there is that. Okay, music time. We've already done our karaoke tracks. We've gotten well and solid into tier 2. So now we're just going to sing a few numbers and start wrapping up and call it a night. And I want to thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. So let's go ahead. Not this one. This one. And we will see you next time at the Thursday matinee as well. What is Mary playing? She's playing Elden Ring, but she's playing Elden Ring, but she's like modeling her Tarnished in the shape of the Primarchs of yore. And here we go.
Unicorn!
Right on, right on. Sounds good. All right. So we're going to sing a little Nat King Cole, and hopefully Sean is listening on his way home from work. This one I debuted the other night, and I feel like singing it again. We're technically at 5 Unicorn Super Stickers. No, 4 Unicorn Super Stickers. So I don't think we're going to get to the cover of the last Unicorn tonight, but I digress. I hope that everybody is having a good time. Let's go ahead and start winding things down and getting everybody to go to the next big thing, whether that'll be saving Star Trek or the Cotton Council is entirely up to you. And look at that. My chat did the crash thingy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can I even share it? No, can't share it. Oh, that's funny. Max Redstone, who has been a member at the Shield Agent level for 11 months, he is almost ready to give up that mythic rare Avengers logo for a black and white Iron Man logo for the year. A year being a channel member. Thank you, sir, for your support. I hope that you've been enjoying the member movie nights, and we're going to be doing another member stream, not this coming Sunday, but next.
Unicorn!
We're going to be here all night.
Unicorn!
All right. We are $30 away. Nope. There it is.
Unicorn!
There it is. We're less than $30 away from tier 3, which as we are getting closer to end of time, I will actually release. I tell you what, if we can get to the $150 tier, if we can get to tier 3, if I'm not able to do it live, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will start working on the video tonight after Cotton and do a manager food rush.
Unicorn!
With all my characters at the McDonald's. Okay, so how many does that actually bring that up to? Let me just count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 so far. So we need to play.
Unicorn!
You and the unicorns. Jeez. Morty. There we go. Let's just get back to it, shall we? All right. Let's get this song out of the way. And if we get any more unicorns, I'm thinking about doing a Malkador the Sigilant next. Already drawn up build plans for it. Well, I mean, Malkador was a psyker, but he wasn't really a combat unit. And there's another one, I swear.
Unicorn! Unicorn!
That's a 9. Guys must really want that unicorn love. There's 10. All right, now we are $25.10 away. Hold on. Let me reiterate. We are now $18.10 away. Because I do have to take out YouTube's cut, unfortunately. But thank you, Adam Tribbett. Let's go ahead and read that in the super suit as is tradition, because that's what we do on this channel. Every super chat is read in the super suit.
Adam Tribbett with a very generous $10 super chat says, and he quotes, unicorn? Yes. Unicorn! Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for all of your support for tonight's endeavor. We are now, as of this notice, stop less than $20 away from Tier 3, which will turn into a video because we are getting short on time. It's 20 minutes before I have to get out of here. And therefore, I can't really do that stuff off the cuff. But what I'll do is I'll start recording tonight. I'll write up an outline, and I'll start recording tonight. I'll start doing the lines. And we'll have a food rush at Skeletor's McDonald's. And it'll be a lot of fun. And it'll be a fun little video that I will tag everybody in when I release it. And I will have that up, hopefully, before I have to do, at the very least, 3 Stark parties in a row. So thank you guys again. We did reach 10 unicorns, so now I must sing the cover of The Last Unicorn as is tradition. So thank you all for that. So we got to go ahead and fire off these repulsors in y'all's honor. Thank you very much. And a 1 to grow on.
All right, let's go ahead and get these last couple of covers out of the way, and we're going to call it. And thank you guys again for all of the support tonight. You guys are helping me fulfill my dream of being your corner market, entertainer. And I'm over the moonicorn with it. Over the moonicorn. That's right. Over the moonicorn. Thank you all so much. If we can get... let's see. Let's go ahead and end this goal here. And I tell you what, this will be obviously taken out. YouTube will take its cut, but I'm not worried about the $6 if you are. Bonus Skeletor food rush video, and we'll just make that 1. There we go. All right. Let's get to it. Shall we then? So this one is a Nat King Cole song. It's one of my favorite Nat King Cole songs. It was actually featured on Fallout 3, or actually I think New Vegas. I think it was featured on New Vegas. So we'll start low and slow. I got to preserve these voices, so I'm going to be using them a lot, especially for the remainder of the weekend and 3 days. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Love me me as though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me, don't ever let me go. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go. Mr. New Vegas. This next song is brought to you by Mr. New Vegas. Love Mr. New Vegas. Let's see here. We got It's a Wonderful World, as in what a wonderful world. Do I do this with the voice is the thing. You want some Louis Armstrong, I'll do some Louis Armstrong for you. That's fine. Do you want me to sing it as myself or sing it like Louis Armstrong? You did pay me $10, and so far you did not put the request to it. So the least I can do is now. I like I said, guys, please send requests with these super chats and mega chats and member donos and things like that. You know what I mean? Send requests when you throw me money. That way I can earn it. Armstrong, the Armstrong voice. All right. Will I be able to do Alf later on tonight? I guess we'll find out. This is where we separate men from the boys, right? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. There you go. Thank you, sir, for that compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Grazie. 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 Let's see here. We have about time for one more song, and I feel like it's going to have to be The song that was unlocked by not 1, not 2, but 10. That's right. Count them. 10 unicorn super stickers. 10 of them. So that'll be our end song for the evening. Then we're going to play the national anthem. And then you will all be auto-magically whisked away to the realm of Admiral Teague, in which there you have two choices. A, you can stay for more than 15 minutes and enjoy his program with Sean Carter and a few other really deep into the Star Trek lore kind of guys. Or you can hang out with me. By that, I mean by proxy, Alf on the Cotton Council. That'll be happening at 10:15 p.m. You got two choices, red pill or the blue pill. Which one do you choose? If you take the blue pill, you'll go back to sleep. But if you take the red one, well, you leave Wonderland. You see just how far the rabbit hole goes. I know that line's not totally accurate, but whatever. All right, so without any further fanfare, as it has been unlocked, I'm pretty sure that Scoopy will love my cover of this whenever she watches the rest of the show on the rewind. And again, thank you all so much for all of the love and support tonight. It doesn't look like we're going to get the bonus video. No, wait a minute. We got another. $19 just came in from the great Casey Azowski. $19. Thank you, Casey. That makes you a super executive producer, which means that I have a video that I got to work on. I do have a gaming stream late night tonight. We're going to be playing some Doom. But then after that, we'll go ahead and start working on that video. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up the notes, because the notes are very, very important. Without the notes, you don't know what you remember talking about. So, all right, pushing it to the top of the queue of the notes, we got Skeletor's Food Rush. And there will be a subsequent short series added to it as well. All right. Oh, you're back. We're almost about ready to end, but you can join us for Cotton Council or Admiral Teague. The Admiral Teague raid will happen very, very shortly. I wanted to sing a song for you because it's been a while since I sung it live. Well, you like this song too. So let's go ahead and I hope that you rewind and enjoy the Mac Sabbath covers, including the blooper where I thought I had the karaoke track loaded when I didn't. You can make fun about it. You can make fun of me later for it. You're fine, dude. Hopefully the juicing went well. As always, Captain Ledoux is the strong arm of the law, as well as my future artist. When we do hit that 2,000 subscriber mark, we will start working on t-shirts, mugs, caps, all that, usual YouTube stuff. So, yeah. That's the reason why these sub drives are very important. Thank you so much, Casey. Rolling a one up for the Cotton. You know, it's about ready to get chaotic. But I want to give a shout out to Stone Loki, who has become the producer of that program. And for those of you, Sigval, listen, while I got you guys here, it has come to our attention on a general basis that everybody does like to talk over each other on the show. All the puppets want to get out there. They want to get their voices heard. But Loki has become the producer for the program. And we actually have a much more concrete show. Nobody's talking over each other. It's actually flowing out a lot better thanks to Loki's help. So I want to give a shout out to Stone Cold Loki for stepping up to the plate. So please give Cotton Council a chance. If you were turned off by how chaotic it was with everybody yelling over each other, give it another chance. That caused me to stop even giving it a chance. Why don't you give it one more chance? If not for me, for Loki. And you'll see that the show is going to be a little bit more of an even flow. There isn't going to be a lot of talking over each other. People have really started to tighten up, including Gator. I know, Gator. That Gator. I will for your sake alone. Thank you, sir. All right, then I will pass the message along. Let's go ahead and sing this cover and get out of here because I do have to be at that studio as well as set up my studio. So, Ledoux, I'm sorry. I was going to sing the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald for you, but I feel I could just, do that in private, whenever we have our chill sessions like we do later on. But instead, you like this movie too, so this was unlocked. We did get 10 Unicorn Super Stickers tonight, so let's go ahead and get to it. When the last eagle flies, oh, the last crumbling mountain, and the last lion roars at the last dusty fountain in the shadow of the forest, though she may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn. When the first breath of winter through the flowers is icing, and you look to the north, and the pale moon is rising, and it seems like all is dying, and would leave the world to mourn. In the distance, hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive. When the last moon is cast, oh, the last star of morning, and the future has passed without even last desperate warnings, and look into the sky where through the clouds a path is torn. Look and see how she sparkles. It's the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive. There you go. Links to other streams. The automatic raid will happen for Admiral Teague. However, I will go ahead and grab Snow's stream in case you want to head that way. Give me 1 second, and I will go ahead and grab that before we convene. There we go. Coming up. Run, Muppet, run. Oh, my God. That title card. Oh, man. So you could find Alf. And that's right. I'm not just a PNG tuber, VTuber impersonator. I'm also a bit of a puppeteer these days. So by all means, okay. Looks like the duck is going to have trouble logging me off again. As is tradition. Here we go. All right, so with that, we are going to go ahead and expedite our ending because I'm going to have to refresh and end the show proper because, yeah, that's just how the Duck of Death wants to do this. We've already played the duck clip. We're running out of time. I want to thank you all so much. I will be playing some Doom late night tonight at about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Eastern, which will be, 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. Central. If you want to hang out with us, then you can, Ledoux. There will be panels, links in the Discords for everybody to hang out. So I hope that you get to see some of my Alf action. And again, I digress. We are running out of time. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you all for hanging out with my little corner of the internet. Thank you for helping me with the sub drive, with the Skeletor shorts, and I'm sure people are getting annoyed with me saying, yes, like, share, subscribe all the time, comment. But these are the YouTube buzzwords that the site wants to hear. And we did raise a lot of money tonight for the monitor. So we are well on our way there as well, my friends. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And I can't wait to see you all next time. So let's go ahead and do our sign off like we normally do, which is, of course, in a twofold pattern. First in the form of the AM radio sign off, as well as followed by the playing of the national anthem as if this were syndicated cable. I love you too, buddy. More than you know. You're family to me, and I would be absolutely devastated if anything ever happened to you. So, all right. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and we will see you later on tonight for some ripping and tearing, because it's the only game that this monitor is going to be able to display and get away with it. So without any further fanfare,
Good night, America! On all the ships at sea.
Hey everybody, it's your buddy Admiral Teague. I salute you all, and I thank everyone who's joined me for epic pop culture adventures, reviews, news, live streams, and video essays. It's my honor to host the ultimate Star Trek watch party every Saturday night, boldly going to the final frontier with co-hosts Sean Carter, JT Kirk, and Resolute Germ. You won't find a better Star Trek experience on YouTube or anywhere else. Plus, don't miss Sci-Fi CSI, where we forensically dissect the zombie that is modern Star Trek. Their stuff may be rough, but our watch parties and reviews, oh, it's a blast. I also dive into the MCU, DC, Star Wars, shows like Landman in 1923 from Taylor Sheridan, and you can catch me live on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings here on the East Coast, or increasingly Fridays. We have weekly uploads that bring one of the most unique and exciting approaches to channel content you'll ever see. Expect watch parties, deep dives, and more. From the wild frontier of 1923 to the final frontier of the 23rd century and beyond, I've got you covered. So join me. You will be well treated. And hit those like and follow buttons for my buddy, Stark of Iron. I'll see you out there.